He loved his job. Being a pilot had been his dream ever since he was a child. He loved to make the plane perform thrilling maneuvers. Unfortunately, one day he was a little too reckless and caused a minor crash. He made it out, but the plane was heavily damaged. Well, needless to say, he went to court over this incident. He was found guilty and was sentenced to house arrest. When the day of his sentencing came, he requested a single puzzle as his activity. After completing the puzzle, he went back to his house. Weeks went by, the authorities checked on him, and he was behaving perfectly. The judge saw this and decided to let him off early. Somehow, he managed to get his old job back as a pilot. Having not learned his lesson at all, he went right back to performing dangerous stunts. Once again, he caused another crash, this time damaging 2 planes. The trial went much the same as the first, resulting in a sentence of house arrest. For his activity, the pilot requested 2 puzzles. After completing the puzzles, he went back to his house. Weeks went by, the authorities checked on him, and once again he was behaving perfectly. The judge saw this and decided to let him off early again. And once again, he somehow managed to get his old job back. To what should have been the surprise of no one, he performed yet another dangerous stunt that caused another crash, and so he once again found himself being sentenced to house arrest. On the day of his sentencing, he requested his activity 3 puzzles. "You know what?" said the judge. "I've had it with you and your ridiculous stunts and house arrests. I'm not giving you a thing to do. We're sentencing you to this now." Well, it was against protocol, but the pilot was taken back to his house without any puzzles. Weeks went by, the authorities checked on him, and he was behaving perfectly. The judge was perplexed. The pilot looked at the judge and said, "Oh, the puzzles had nothing to do with it. I'm just a bad flyer."